going to be my older YouTube audience that's going to be able to better relate to this video. Because I need you guys to think back to when Pokemon was cool. We're not talking about now where they've got like 50,296 Pokemon. No, I'm talking about when they only had 150. I hate to break it to you kids, but Pokemon's not cool anymore. I don't play it anymore personally, but I still appreciate and remember what it used to be. And it was awesome. Fortunately, it's not anymore. But going back 10 years ago, when Pokemon first came out, one of the hottest toys to have that I remember, and I was lucky enough to get one, was the official Pokemon Pokedex, or Dexter, whatever you remember it as. So this is from, let's see, what's the official year on it? 98? Yeah, 98 it says on the back. So this is from over 10 years ago. So you could have a toy Pokedex just like Ash did on the show. The original one actually didn't have that colored in blue. That used to be red just like the rest of the plastic. But I remember when I was little, I was mad because in the show it was blue. But these are actually supposed to be like green, yellow, and red, or red, yellow, and green, or something like that. But I at least colored that blue because I was mad because it wasn't blue like in the show. And I just scribbled it with blue pen. So it takes two CR2032 batteries, one for the main and one for data backup. Let's go ahead and open it up here. It's got a little latch on the side. There's the little Pokemon Pokedex. Yeah, again, 1998, 99, whatever. More than 10 years ago. We'll just call it that and be safe. So it's got a full QWERTY keyboard, so you can type the name of the Pokemon you want to look at. It's actually also, it's a calculator, and it's got these edit and delete buttons up here that are never used. I don't know. And it's just on, off, and quit. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Ooh, the contrast is way off. So there's the, I think, how do you adjust the contrast? I don't remember. Oh, you hit left and right on this screen when Pikachu's doing his little dance there. The sound is off, though. How do you turn on the sound? Oh, well, screw it. It won't have sound in the menus and stuff. You're not missing anything. Actually, all it does is beep. It's not like you get the Pokemon cries like in the video game or anything like that. So the menu choices, they barely fit on the screen. If you want to see the rest of them, you have to scroll over to the right. We'll do them in order. The first one is pages. You just type in either the name or the Pokedex page number of a Pokemon, and it shows up and you can look at it. Let's type in, who comes to my head? Let's type in Charizard. Let's see. I can barely see the keyboard over the viewfinder of the camera. Charizard. You can't type too fast, otherwise you end up getting ahead of the keyboard and it won't recognize your key presses. But again, it's just a toy. It's not like it's a PDA. So Charizard came up. Again, you have to scroll to the right to see it. Shows he's number 6 in the Pokedex. You go down, and there's his picture. All the Pokemon have a 2-frame animation. That happens to be his. Looks like he's, reminds me of in Halo 3, when you play against people online, they would do that certain dance above your dead corpse when they kill you. It starts with a T. I'm not going to say the word to keep it family friendly. Shows his height, his weight, type flame, strength 8. I don't know, this Pokedex rates all the Pokemon. It gives them a strength number from 1 to 10. I have no idea what it bases that number on. Shows you the attacks he has. You have to scroll over, / flamethrower, fire spin. It's so slow. And then you press down and it shows him using one of his attacks. So now it shows him not only humping the ground, but shooting flames out of his mouth as well. Oops, I thought I was supposed to keep it family friendly. My bad. Bio. Now let's scroll over really slowly. Spits fire that is hot enough to melt boulders. Known to cause forest fires. Unintentionally. Yeah, it scrolls really slow. It'd be nice if they had like a smaller font, or if the screen was a higher resolution, then you can have a smaller font. But, oh well. Let's go ahead and get out of here. You could even type in, like I said, the page number in the Pokedex. This thing is actually so old that Mew isn't even in it. If I go 151, which is Mew's number, error. So it doesn't have that. We can go to quit. If we type in Mew, it doesn't even have Mew in here. I always hated that. Never had Mew in there, even though he was in the Game Boy game. But if you type in 150, there's Mewtwo doing his dance. Why do they all have a dance like that, going like up, down, up, down? I don't know, just a little bit more original would be nice. Genetic strength 8. Its attacks. Huh, it's using like a psychic attack. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's check out the other modes. You got a favorites list, nothing more than you can have a list of your favorite Pokemon that you pick out of the Pokedex. Yeah. Sorter. I don't know, what is sorter? I forget. Oh, you could type in certain specifics and it'll tell you what Pokemon come up for that. Like, let's see, let's put in strength 10. Who comes up as strength 10? Onyx? I can't press enter to look at anything about it? That's weird. Oh well. Let's see who's strength 1. Bellsprout, Dugong, Golem, Grimer, Rattata, Vulpix. I just wish I knew what they based that number on. That would be kind of cool. Alright, capture. It's kind of like the favorites list, except in the capture list. I don't know. I guess you could have this along with the Pokemon Red or Blue game that you're currently playing, and you can keep a list of the Pokemon you have, you know. Kids love that, I guess. Password, you can actually set a password on the thing, God forbid, if you don't want anyone looking at your list of captured Pokemon. Clock, just shows you a clock. Still got my name in there. Date. Time's actually right. There's the sound toggle. Why did I think it was on the Pikachu screen? Oh, God. And the calculator. Nothing more than a calculator. 10. There's your thing there. 5 equals 2. Yeah, that's all fun. So that's it, really. I don't know, let's look up one more Pokemon before I end this. Name. Who comes to my mind? I don't know. What Pokemon comes to my mind? How about the Pokemon Jinx? That was one of the most racially controversial Pokemon of the time. So much, in fact, that any Pokemon episode on TV that had it in it was pretty much banned. It's pretty crazy. Yes, still kind of looks kind of suggestive. Type human shape. What kind of type is that? Strength 3. And I guess that's it's doing its kiss attack or whatever. It putting you to sleep or whatever. It seductively wiggles its hips. God, I should have left the sound off. As it walks. It can cause people to dance in unison with it. Whew. Yeah, I should have left the sound off. You hear it when you're scrolling. Oh, well, it was a very fun toy when it came out, definitely. I remember carrying this around with me all the time, but, you know, bear in mind, I was, like, 10. But, yeah, this was when Pokemon was cool. It stopped being cool after around Pokemon Gold and Silver came out for the Game Boy. Again, I do hate to break it to you younger kids out there. It's not cool now. It's just, you can see the dead horse out in the field, and you can see Game Freak and 4Kids and all that. They're just beating that dead horse, and I'll tell you. But the games still sell, I guess. I do have to admit, they are making remakes of Pokemon Gold and Silver for the DS. I will have to snag one of those because Pokemon Silver is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon games, so I will probably have to get one of that. Hopefully they didn't kill the game in the remake. But that's another Time Machine video for you. Yeah, definitely want to show this one with you guys. This one was one of my favorite toys of the time. It's pretty light, actually. But, yep, that's the Pokemon Pokedex. Thanks for watching.